Hey, it's Paul Ramsay. I just wanted to share a quick idea, set of thoughts that I had today. I was going through my external hard drive, clearing out a bunch of old video that I don't need anymore. I try to keep a lot of it because you never know when you might want to show or demonstrate something or just come up with a new promo vid. And I came across a clip that I've never ever shown, and I'm going to show it today. I'm going to use it because I think it illustrates something important if you are an aspiring stage hypnotist or just any kind of person who's trying to create anything, whether it's writing, art, anything. There's this process that you have to go through where sometimes you have to try something and test something and it doesn't necessarily work. Sometimes it doesn't work at all. But here's the main thing. If you want to be a stage hypnotist, you have to go through a certain period of time where you show that you can replicate the knowledge you've acquired, which pretty much happens in every profession, right? So let's say you're a chef. If you want to show that you're a competent chef, then you should be able to make a souffle. And there's a certain set of ingredients that the standard souffle has and a certain way to do it and a certain standard for what a good souffle should come out like, right? Well, so if you're a hypnotist, there's certain things that are like that, like being able to get people to do certain things and create certain phenomena. And then when you get through the point or the period where you've done that for a while and you know that you can do it and you've mastered those core competencies, then if you really want to be a good chef, you start playing around with the recipe, right? You start trying to find ways to tweak it. And can I make like a souffle that no one's ever made before? Can I do something that no one's ever done before? And so this video is a good example of that. I'm going to show you a clip from a show I did a year and a half ago. And I had this bit that I did for a good 6 months where I would get people to either think that they were a professional rapper, an opera singer, or a blues singer. And then I would play a piece of instrumental music, and I would take cues, topical areas from the audience, and those would be the inspiration points for the hypnotized subject to make a song about on the spur of the moment. So that's the groundwork. Check this out.
I used to have a dream that I would fall in love with a boy and a horse and a dog, and we would go for romantic jogs in the woods with a dog, and he would then ride the horse to
Okay, so not the funniest stage hypnotism clip you've ever seen in your life, right? But that's not the point. The point is going through the process of trying to create your own original content is important. You have to understand, if you're going to get into stage hypnotism, more people are getting into it than ever. There are more stage hypnotists out there than there's ever been. So you've got to have a way to distance yourself from the pack. You've got to have a way to show that you're doing something that's worth giving you a look instead of the other person. And that all comes down really to creating original content. I mean, you can be the best at doing the souffle, the traditional stuff. You can be the best at that, right? But it doesn't matter if that's what everyone else is doing too. And that's one of the mistakes that I'm totally willing to share that I made when I got into this business. I thought if I do what people are used to seeing, what they expect, because people want what they expect, if I do it and I do it well, and I do it for a great price, and I'm easy to work with, and I put all these great things together, and I do this stuff really well, people will want me. And they did, but I didn't get to a level where I was distanced from my peers. I just was kind of right in the group with all the others. My career went to a higher level when I started trying to really work, not trying, when I started working hard at creating things on stage that other people weren't doing. And the more that I've done that, even though sometimes they're not the funniest things, at least people appreciate that at my show, I'm giving them something that they haven't seen before. So if you want to be a stage hypnotist, learn your core, stuff, get good at it, and master that, your core competencies. And then once you have that done, don't play safe with that. Work on generating new and original content that will distance you from your competition, from your colleagues. Just something to think about.